pretty much, I've been doing a lot of work off camera, as you could probably tell, and I want to do something on camera today, and that is start setting up, or hopefully I can get most of it done on this episode, is set up my automatic iron farm. Now, the very first part about the automated iron farm is turning netherrack into netherrack dust, and that's where the rotary macerator comes in. And the next step you need to take is you need to run that dust through centrifuges. And, well, wow, I wonder why there just happens to be 12 centrifuges here. I'm going to use 7 of them right now. So, the first time I made this, I think I made it a little bit overcomplicated, but this time I think I know how to simplify it down so that it's pretty easy and hopefully a lot more organized looking than the last one. So, yep. Let's place down our 7 centrifuges. I don't know if I'm going to need all 7. If I don't need all 7, what I might do is I might increase the amount of power I send to my quarry for netherrack, and that should do the trick. And this is going to be pretty much similar to my lava system, except it's going to get the lava from the tank. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to use ender chests and kind of be like a distribution system to send my biomass to every dimension, and it's going to be pretty cool, but I'm going to show you guys that later. And just when we're over here, might as well show you the seed oil tank. Seed oil is pretty much like biomass. It's a little bit less efficient, and I got seeds coming from over here, so I decided to go all out, and that's what I was doing last time with the melons up there. Those melons are being autocrafted into melon seeds, and those are being piped down to this fancy doohickey bobber down here. So these are little machines called squeezers, and they turn seeds into seed oil, and they're powered by biogas engines running on seed oil. And it's pretty simple, but it's self-sustaining and it will never stop as long as I keep that redstone engine running down there. But that just makes seed oil production a little bit less productive. It makes less seed oil per bit of time. So, yep. And over here, this is how I'm distributing the seeds. It's using red power. It'll distribute itself. It'll be nice and smart. And 1/9 of the seeds will be void piped because the system just can't handle that extra couple seeds. So, continuing on over here, why I have centrifuges is because, in case you're not aware, if you centrifuge netherrack dust, it'll give you some redstone, and redstone is what I plan on using to get iron. And it sounds all fancy and all, but honestly, it's quite simple and it's very doable. And it also gives you a lot of cool byproducts like coal dust and sulfur and silicon cells, which I'm going to be using like crazy. And I'm going to have a second machine just for iron and silicon as well, which will be really cool. But step by step. Don't want to skip too many beats. So, yep. So what I'm making here is I'm just going to make some more diamond pipes because I haven't explained much, but what I want to do kind of is here I need to filter out all the different resources. Oh, super left, sad face. Alright, oh well, let's get some iron pipes. And I know I haven't done a lot of explaining in the last couple episodes about why I'm doing things or how things work in FTB. That's because I've done this project similar to this quite a few times before, and I don't know why. I'm kind of assuming you've been following me since then. Because since the last FTB World, I've only gained about 8 or 9 subscribers, and I'm guessing only about 30% of you actually watched the video. So I'm kind of not expecting too many new viewers, and you might kind of get what I'm going on here, but, you know, I'm just trying to get automatic resources going, because I'm not a fan of doing things myself. It slows you down a lot, and, like, it makes things harder to get done if you don't have everything automated, so that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And the point of iron pipes is to make sure all the items go in the same direction. And here we'll have our diamond pipe. And here, this will go to more industrial centrifuges. And this is where the redstone will be processed out. Now, redstone only output. What am I saying? Redstone. When you centrifuge it, it gives you 1 iron. It gives you 3 pyrite dust. No, it gives you an amount of pyrite dust I'm kind of unaware of. And pyrite dust can be used to get iron and sulfur, and it also gives you silicon cells, which, as you know, are very useful. You can even make advanced circuits with silicon cells, which will be very, very helpful on my kind of race for solar panels, to get all my solar panels back. Because losing 3 stacks of solar cells is pretty bad. So, yeah. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna filter out all the resources, such as the coal dust and all that, and everything else will be sent to the void pipe, which I'll add in later, or will be redstone. So over here, I'm gonna need another filter because I need a void pipe. And why I need a void pipe is to get rid of sulfur. Sulfur doesn't have a lot of uses. It's kind of like aluminum. And it is useful if you have saltpeter. But it is so difficult to get saltpeter, I don't think it's really practical in my opinion. So I'm not going to be using saltpeter to get gunpowder. So honestly, sulfur is not a useful thing in FTB, so I'm going to have that going up. But for now, I'm going to leave these redstone engines off, so when I turn it on, I can get all the filters going, so I don't end up pouring resources out the end of the back of my system. So the next thing I'll need is some chests to store the items I get. And what's going to end up there is I'm going to get coal dust and golden nuggets. And I'm only going to store the coal dust because I don't think it's worth storing what am I saying? I don't think it's worth storing gold and golden nuggets. I want to auto-craft those into ingots, kind of. So I'll do that too. So maybe I'll rethink what I'm doing here, and I'll have this going to an auto-crafting table. So let's make an auto-crafting table. And pretty much all you need to make an auto-crafting table is you need wood, because it's powered by the engine pulling items out of it. So what you need is you'll need 4 wooden gears. So you'll need about that many sticks. And I already had 16 sticks on me, so I might as well make 2 auto-crafting tables. Never know when you might need another one. And that's one thing I really like doing. I like planning ahead. I mentioned this in the last episode, but in case you missed it, I'll repeat myself. I like automating things because what it kind of does for you is... What was I saying? I wasn't saying about automating. I like to... I don't know, I'm pretty scatterbrained right now. Same with last episode, but I don't know if it's related to being sick. Stupid flu lasts forever or whatever I got. But I was saying, why did I just craft that back into a ingot? Is why I like to make things for the future is because you never know when you might need another one, and it just speeds the process up because you don't have to craft one more time just to make one thing that you could have just made before, and then boom. So this is going to be gold, and if I turn this on, it actually won't start pulling items out because the auto-crafting table is smart enough to know that, okay, there's only one set of this item, let's not use it up yet. And I guess on this side, we will have, how should I do this so that it's kind of smart? So on this side, I guess we'll have the coal dust. That will go in there. And yeah, so pretty much coal dust will go in here. Gold ingots will go in here. This is part of the gold farm, but it's going to get more complicated. I'm gonna make a farm just for gold, where it'll just roll out gold like so quickly, but the prerequisite for that is kind of a tree farm, which I don't have yet. So over here, what we're gonna have is yet another filter, and this time, there we go. We're gonna have the items from here go in two ways. Now, first of all, let's put the diamond pipe here, which is also, some people call it a filter. I guess I'll call it a filter for now, because kind of filtering out items is, maybe I'll space this out actually a bit more, because everything was so packed in last time, it just didn't look right. So I guess we'll spread things out a bit now that we have learned our lesson. So okay, so let's get that over here, and let's get a hopper, and let's put that down, and this needs to be in the roof. This is kind of build as I go. I mean, I have built one of these machines before, but obviously it's not in the same situation exactly, so I might have to tear some things just a little bit apart. And if you know me very well, I don't like to tear things apart very much. So over here we're having an extractor, and why we need an extractor is to empty the methane cells. Now I know methane cells are useful, so what I'm going to do about that is, I need some more chests again. I always need chests. Is they have improved Buildcraft. It used to be if there's any possible way for the item to go, the item will go that way. Now Buildcraft is smart enough to know, learning from Red Power, is smart enough to know that, okay, this chest is full, let's not send any items here, because then it'll lower flow. So that's pretty much what I'm doing here, is I'm adding a single chest, and it's gonna be full of methane cells, and once this chest fills up, then they'll start going into the extractor. But what I want to do is I won't need too many cells ever, so I want to take some junky block to fill up most of the slots. And the junky block I'm gonna pick is going to be Nikolite. It's not a block, but whatever. I don't have anything else that I have enough in large enough quantities, and I might even need some more Nikolite. Pretty much, in case you didn't catch it, the point of that is just to prevent the. I know what's the point of having. Why did I make it an iron chest if I'm gonna not even use all the slots? Well, it's because who knows? One day I might need mercury and a mass storage, and I can just shift click all the Nikolite out, and boom, I have some big storage for mercury I might need. And the reason why I'm only allowing three slots of mercury is because I don't want to use up all my empty cells. Because empty cells cost tin, and I know I have automation of tin, but I don't want to be using that automated tin for something as silly as, oh shoot, Bane of Arthropods. I don't want to use that. What was I just saying? I don't want to use the tin for something as silly as something which is unnecessary. So I just want to use the tin for things like solar panels and things that cost a lot of materials and have pretty cool benefit. Instead of doing something that's kind of unnecessary. And as you may be able to see, I'm running direly low on gold because I haven't quarried for a while. And a quarry, in case you guys don't know, gold is actually really rare in Minecraft. You might not be aware that there's only twice as much gold as diamond in a world. It's just you find so much gold while you're caving, because diamond spawns, as you know, as you might know, pretty low in the ground, and most of the caves don't go that low, so that's why diamonds are so rare, because you never even get to see the diamonds that do exist without manually digging, which is a absolute pain in the butt. So, oh, there goes my pick. Let's make another one and enchant it. It's just like level, I don't know. Why don't we do a diamond pick? Why not? 1, 2, 3. I know I only have 1 stack of diamonds, but 1 stack, you know, phone. That's my mom's cell phone, so I don't have to bother with that, hopefully. Might be my dad's, I'm not sure. What was I just saying? Something about diamonds? Scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. Yep. Agreement. I'm scatterbrain. Alright, so let's see if we can get a level 14 on this. Recording. Hopefully I wasn't. Oh my god, silk touch. That goes in a chest. That does not deserve to be used on a regular basis. That is amazing. I'm so lucky. Silk touch. Let's just use this steel pickaxe. Why not? I hear they're not bad, so. Yep. Alright, so I'll say something about diamonds. Oh yeah, the frequency of diamonds and stuff. So, like, there are actually quite a few diamonds in the world compared to gold. I mean, there's only twice as much gold as there. Wow, that is kind of creepy. Let me go kill him. Like, the fact that there's. Oh, never mind. But the fact that there's only twice as much gold as diamond is kind of creepy, if you ask me, because you need gold for everything. You need gold for even more things than you need diamond for. And there's not a lot of it, which yeah, but you know, I kind of like things to be plentiful. That's just me. But yeah. All right, so this is gonna run straight into my industrial blast furnace. Yep, that's looking pretty bad. See if we can get this to look a little bit more symmetrical there. That's alright. I wouldn't say it's anything that I want to live with for the rest of Minecraft, but whatever. I only have 3 ender pearls left and 2 ender chests, so I will need to go enderman hunting soon. I really hate hunting for endermen, but... So what this is going to do is I'm going to route the silicon cells over here. And the silicon cells will be processed, and then I'll need to suck the items out, but... The episode is running long. I'm starting to feel even more scatterbrained than I was before, and I don't know, but hopefully I get better by next episode. Like the sore throat and the runny nose, that kind of stuff is worn out, but I still kind of don't feel as energetic as usual. So that's why the episodes have been so scarce. Hopefully I start putting out more episodes, and hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys later.